Hey guys, we're here at the Early Bird Sports Expo. We're in the Wild Hunting booth, hanging out. Chris is over there.
All right, sweet.
Talking to Kenny. And Wally and I just got here. We got here a little early every year for each day. We get our breakfast sandwiches. It's been a tradition we started, but we're gonna, a little bit later today, we're gonna show you guys some of the things that are going on here. We're going to meet with some people, talk with some people about some different products, see what's going on with the booths, and share that with you, and kind of give you a tour of the expo each day that we're here. So we're going to finish our breakfast. And, well, we won't say that, but I would play with our balls.
Yep. They're blue.
Buck cage, that is. All right, we're gonna finish eating, and we're gonna take a trip around the Early Bird Expo.
Okay, back for the socks.
Back for the socks.
You said you weren't Jim Bill, but you made you with.
Well, no, we were actually...
All right, guys. Well, we're down here at the Early Bird Sports Expo. We're in our booth here, Wild Hunting booth, and you've seen this guy with me many, many, many times on our shows, on videos that we do. It's Chris Walizer from Buck Cage. We've been using these products now for, I don't know, Chris, how long? 6, 7 years?
6, 7 years.
You know, and we met here.
We did.
This is where we first met. Was right here at the Early Bird Expo. I met Chris. He had his own booth down here. I came down with my wife and my son. Yep. You and Cliffy were here. Yep. And we saw the buck cage.
Yeah, we were back in this back
here, and I didn't have enough money. I had to go to the ATM. I said, "Don't go. I will be back." I went to the ATM, bought my first triple pack, and I've been hooked ever since. But Chris, the buck cage, I mean,
like you just said, it's been 7 years or so. The feedback we're getting now from the people, the pictures onto our Facebook page, we can't thank you all enough that are buying this, and we're so happy that you're having the success you're having with it. It just gives great satisfaction to have something, to come up with an idea as simple as it is that works this good.
Oh yeah,
and to meet people such as your group of guys, to be able to share hunts with, to go out of state, to be, you can't beat it.
And just like the folks that we're seeing when they come through the booth here, they talk about the buck cages, and people have used the product, the experiences that they've had. I mean, the gentleman today, 185-inch deer, he was ecstatic. He never saw a deer like that before until he started using the buck cage. Now, is the buck cage bringing the 185 off another property? Sure could be, because of what he's putting in it.
We think that's what happened. The gentleman said he had seen more bucks this year than he ever has seen in his life using this product. I'm not going to say it's just this product, but he said he's had it for how many years that he had that property? It's 38 acres, bordered by 300 acres of a hunting club. He said, I couldn't believe the deer, and they killed a buck that scored 185 inches, and all I could do was grin, because the wind apparently from their 38 acres is blowing into that 300, and when they put these in, they pulled bucks out of that pocket.
Oh yeah.
That never were coming across their property.
They weren't coming across. They were hanging up over there, and now they're coming onto their property. They're having great success. I mean, they're attributing it to a great product that we've used. But I like it for a lot of reasons. I mean, one, like you talk about, it's clean. You know, there's so many ways people can put scent out there. And there's scent wicks and that, but I've always gotten it all over my hands, whatnot. This has got, it's almost like a film case, vial, and all you do is just squeeze it, it opens up, slide that onto a limb, and that's it. Let it hang. Go up in your tree, get in your ground blind, let that hang. When the day is done, slide that right up, snap it closed, stick it in your pocket, stick it in your backpack, does not spill, doesn't open. Put a ½ ounce of scent, 2-3 weeks, depending upon how well you take it in and out, is going to last that scent. You're going to save money on the scents that you use, no matter which scent you use, and it's.
And one of the things you're saying about you like the cleanliness, you like it lasting. I like the fact that when you hang this out a ½ an hour before daylight, the whole time you're in your tree stand, it doesn't matter until you set a ½ hour after dark, you have the freshest, longest lasting scent line that you've ever hunted off of, because the scent never stops. Wherever that breeze takes it and blows, you have a solid scent line. It's That's what I like about it.
And one of the things when we were talking scent line is where you're hanging this.
Yes.
Okay, because a lot of people, you know, we see a buck make a scrape underneath what we call the licking branch, and sometimes that scrape's eye level, whatnot, because he's getting up in there, he's getting those secretion glands rubbed on there. But when you're thinking about putting out a scent to draw something in, you don't want it up there, because when that carries that out,
that warmer day,
yep,
the way the thermals work, that warmer air, your scent's going to flow out a little bit, but it's going to lift sooner. Mm-hmm. I always recommend hanging these scent dispensers a foot to 18 inches off the ground. If it's a warmer day, your scent will carry a little bit farther out before it lifts above the height of the deer's head that he can smell it anymore. Mm-hmm. And on a colder day, it doesn't matter. The air stays low. A deer's head 3/4 of the time when we're hunting is down. They're going to pick that scent line up and hopefully bring them into your range that you can harvest it.
Yep. Well, folks, we've been using buck cage for the last 6-7 years. We will swear by them. I don't use any other scent dispenser. I've not only become a believer, but good friends with Chris. We've been on a lot of hunts. We've shared a lot of good laughs, a lot of fun times together. Check it out, buckcage.com. There's some big things coming with Buck Cage. We're not going to share them with you just yet, but you're going to be one to watch for them. Go to the website, order them right there. You can get them in a triple pack or a single, and then you can also buy refill packs for them. And it's going to be a great product. Chris?
I'm just happy to be here.
And share your pictures with them.
Yes.
Okay, you kill a deer with that buck cage, hanging on the antler, share the pictures with them. They're going to share it with everybody else and celebrate your success story.
And one of the big things I do want to remind everybody, even does, this is about hunting deer. This isn't about just big bucks, though there are a lot of big bucks being harvested with this. This is about deer hunting.
And if you're a predator hunter, there's a lot of guys hunting with doing predator hunting and putting some kind of predator sense in there that's going to draw, and they're having great success
while
with them.
They're calling. They're using the predator sense in them that's floating out while they're calling. Trappers, please, trappers, check it out.
Yeah.
There's a friend of mine. His name is Brian Flowers. He is a tremendous trapper, and he's been using these now for years, and he's having a blast with them. Don't be afraid to try them to put your scent in for trapping also.
All right, so check it out. Cage your next buck this coming season. Get yourself a buck cage at buckcage.com.
Take care, everybody. Till the next time.
All right, guys, well, we're taking you around the Early Bird Sports Expo. This is day 2. We talked a little bit with our buddy Chris Walizer over in our booth about the buck cages, and I'm in the Dusty W German Shorthair booth. You've seen us with this guy right here, okay? The man, the myth, the rodeo clown himself. Our buddy Mike Wagner. And Mike, you've been coming to this show for a while.
Yeah, we've been here, I want to say probably 5-6 years we've been coming here.
Yep. And we got hooked up here, actually, right across the hall. This is where we met. I mean, I've seen your dogs on Pennsylvania Outdoor Life with Don Jacobs, which you got that shown on the right there. I hear him in the background. But you know, you've got a lot going on. This is your life. I mean, we've been down your place. You have how many dogs hanging out in the house with you on a regular basis? I mean,
quite a few.
Yeah,
quite a few.
And it's a lot of fun when if you ever get a chance to hang out with Mike, his wife Jen, Hank, okay, who's got, I think,
Hank's back there.
Hank's camera shy. He ran over there. You know, but we have a lot of fun when we're hunting together. I mean, we team up. Mike's one of our partners here with the show. We team up and we do a hunt every year for one of the folks here that come to the show, and we have a good time when we go down there. But you know, you do a lot of dog training, dog breeding. Your wife handles a lot of that aspect of it. But how'd you get into this? What's it all about?
Well, me and Jen started it, I'm going to say probably around 12 years ago, maybe 13, and just started out small, and I really loved doing the dog training, and it slowly evolved into a full-time job with just the training, and then our selling the puppies. Jen takes care of all that.
Right.
So we don't. She doesn't get involved with the training part, and I don't get involved with the puppy sales. We keep that separate. And she does a really good job. She also handles our Facebook page.
Yep.
And Jen is she's a very instrumental part of this whole business. We've trained probably around 600, maybe a little more than 600 dogs in the 10 years that I've been doing it professionally. This year we decided that we were going to open up the Dusty W wing shooting preserve.
Yep.
We're just in the beginning stages of that. There's quite a bit of red tape to go through, but we'll be up and running for September of 2019 of this year. We'll be ready for the season. We should be, I'm thinking, sometime in spring. We don't have a price list together just yet, but we're working on all that. I've already had numerous people that have come up and asked about memberships or pre-buy of so many birds for for an early, a better discounted price.
Right.
So, which I wound up doing, but we just started doing this. It's only been about a month old that we've been looking into everything, and we have a really good attorney who is he's a really good guy, and he's doing a lot of stuff for us. So as soon as we get up and running, we'll make another announcement on Facebook, on our Facebook page, that we are up and running, and anybody who wants to do a membership into the preserve for a discounted rate on birds, we'll have everything.
And this will be not only, they don't have to hunt over your dogs. You'll be able to put the birds out there, take their own dogs out there, work them.
I want it here. I've guided for a lot of years, and here's what I find is that it's a lot of, like, we're stressed out enough in life, just trying to pay our bills and worry about kids and what all's going on. What I want is, and what I'm finding at the preserve, it's like everybody's in a hurry, and it's like, look guys, if you have a half a day, let's just slow down, have some fun, relax. So what we want to do is, like, you come on in the morning, the fields will already be stocked.
Yeah.
You're going to come in the morning, we're going to have something made up. I cook quite a bit. Scrambled eggs with some ham and potatoes or something mixed up. Get something to eat, get some coffee. There's no charge. Let's do that. Okay, we'll head over to the field, do the hunt, come back. There'll be something on, whether it's hot dogs or I got a lot of wild game I can cook up. And you know yourself, when you guys come.
We have a good time. There's always food.
So you wind up getting something to eat while we clean the birds up and that, package them up, maybe have a beverage or two, you know, and then departure. So I want it to be more of a friendship type thing, a family type thing, where you're coming in and we're having a good time instead of everything being so stressed and everything. Hurry up, I got to get the next group. And it's like, relax,
have fun. I mean, we've had hunts down there. We came, my wife, Jimmy's wife, just walked with us. It was great. It's a good time. And now folks can still do stuff with you. I mean, you do book hunts if you want to use your dogs. They can still do that.
Absolutely. We'll be available for guiding. Me, Jen, Hank. I have a young man named Ryan that I trained his dog, and he's now guiding. I took him under my wing a little bit, and he does a really good job. So we have a number of people we can pull from for having guides, but with training close to 600, a little more than 600 dogs, I got a lot of people who don't need me walking in the field.
That's right.
Now, we're also offering that if you want me to work your dog in the field, if I trained your dog and you want me to work your dog and just go with you, we can do that also.
There you go.
So there's a whole lot of different options and stuff that's available to you.
And Mike's got a brand new website, just came out this past year. It's dustywgsp.com. Great, clean looking website. I'm sure you're going to have plenty of information up on there once this is all ready and up and rolling, as well as the Facebook page. Phone number, how folks can get in touch with you?
Phone number is 570-656-6830. That'll put you in direct contact with me. Like I said, Jen does the puppy sales, and there's no point in calling her because she's going to refer it back to me. I do all the training, and we'll be running the preserve. We're really excited about it. She already called me last night. We're in the hotel. She said, I'm getting bombarded with emails. How much? What's going on? I said, just put a general statement out that we're in our beginning stages. And as soon as we get approved, 100% approved, we'll go ahead and make that announcement. But we will be up and running for September.
And once you have that information available, we'll be sharing it on the Wild Boar Hunting Facebook page as well. So watch for it in both places, Dusty W, GSPs on Facebook, and DustyWGSP.com, or the Wild Boar Hunting page. Guys, contact Mike. You're looking for some great hunting dogs or some expert training advice. I've seen what he does. I know how he treats dogs. It's part of the dogs are part of the family, and you know, you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong.
Yeah, we don't put no dogs out.
No.
I mean, they're outside to play, but all the dogs, even dogs come in for training. Everybody is in my home.
Yeah.
I don't want dogs out in the kennel before it's cold.
It's a good time. It's a good time. Guys, Dusty W, German Shorthair Pointers, check them out. We're going to be showing you a little bit more about the Early Bird Expo, but great booth right here to stop. Ladybug and Dozier taking a little snooze right now. Thanks, buddy.
All right, Jeff. Thank you very much.
All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed the little talk we had with Chris Walizer here in the booth about the buck cage, and with Mike Wagner over at Dusty W German Shorthair Pointers. That's just day 2 with a couple of the folks that we have been working with here at Wild Bout Hunting, and brought you a little bit of background on about what they do, their products, their businesses, the services that they offer. Tomorrow, we're going to be showing a little bit more about what's going on with the Expo and what you can see if you have a chance to come down here and check out the Early Bird Expo. Not this year, the next year after that. So until tomorrow, we'll see you somewhere in the hunting woods.